Hey, Intro to Robotics, it's Mr. Mockbee, and you've just completed your first lesson with Scratch MIT and done some animation stuff. Now we're going to move to our first robotics lesson in VEX Code IQ. This icon looks like this, and when you open this up, you'll notice it looks a whole lot like Scratch does. A few things was set up on your robot. If you come in here and click this right here, and go down to the second page, you can go to reset all settings. That's a good thing to do now. You can go to erase all user programs. Good thing to do now. And then when you go back to this page here, you've just got driver control. I like to go in here and check for device info. When you check device info, you can go through and you can check motor 1 and see what's going on with that and test it out. You can go to motor 2, port 3, port 4, port 5, port 6 for the motor. 7 is a vision sensor and it's found. It's find 0 objects. 8 is bumper. It's in the release state. And you can see if I press it in, press released. So you can test each device on this this robot individually by going through this right here. If you go to the LED, you can see right now the LED is on green, red, blue, and you can test this out on each other one of those also. So here's that VEX Code project window when it's open. You'll notice have the same colors, same icons, same things here. You'll notice tutorials is different because it's got the tutorials for your robots up there. You'll also notice there's a couple buttons up here that I want to point out to you now. One is the brain. When you click on brain and the brain is connected to the computer, you'll notice it has a brain name and the OS. If those are out of date, they've got to be updated. I'll show you how to do that in just a second. You see the download buttons here, and that downloads your programs, and you have to save those, and then you'll be ready to go on to the next thing. If there's a problem with the robot and the brain not connecting, the VEX OS utility lets it go in and refresh and find all those devices, get those things updated, make sure that your firmware is connected and everything's going good. When you first start this, let's start with when started, print hello, set cursor to next row, and print Mr. Mockbee's class. I want you to notice that up here you've got to choose a slot to put that in, and you put a file name here. Call this one number 1 hello, and then as you make new ones, go 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Change slots for each of those, and then also for each one of them as you do them, download them over here, and to press the check mark on the robot to run those programs. Make this your second robot and run it and see what it looks like. Put it in slot 2, save it as number 2. Add on to that one with these, and then you'll see right here it says the sound is siren. I'm going to go ahead and switch that siren right there, or alarm, to my very favorite sound in here, and that is the TADA, also known as ta-da! Once you've got that going, I want you to look up here. This right here lets you add ports. You can add a port, you can add the drivetrain. You know that these are the settings for that. And when you tell it that it's on port number 1 and port number 6 for those motors there, you can tell that thing done. As soon as that happens, you'll notice over here there are new drivetrain commands that weren't there earlier. Drive forward and some stuff like that. Your first program is to drive it around a mouse. Actually, start on a line and go forward and backward to the same line. Then go around a mouse pad, back to there. Then we're going to go zigzag down the pink line that's on the middle of the floor in the classroom. And then after that, we're going to go and we're going to try to do some challenges by adding bumper stops and emergency stops and LEDs and stuff there too. Have fun with this. Get creative. Use as many things as you can.